Teddy Atlas, good evening and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the fifth, scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Teddy, early on in a fight like this, speed fighter against a fighter with high stamina, what are some things you may notice that could hint to you the direction this fight will take?
Well, the pace, obviously. The faster fighter, is he keeping it at a quick pace? Or, as the slower fighter, the endurance fighter, has he found a way to mellow that pace a little bit, slow things down a little bit?
Look at Marco Antonio Barrera with the counterpunch. I don't think the ref saw that right there. That looked like it was an intentional headbutt. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Come on now.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Marco Antonio Barrera's corner will really need to get after that swelling. Well put together combination by Eric Morales. Blocks that punch. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Marco Antonio Barrera.
Careful,
the ref's not going to tolerate the headbutt there. He hands out the warning. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Barrera able to block it. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Marco Antonio Barrera's on the canvas. He went down hard there.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And somehow, some way, he's gonna continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Now he's using his head there. You see that? I think the ref missed it. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch he needed like flowers need rain.
Come on, guys, keep apart. Punch it out. Come on, punch it out.
That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. End of the round there. A round in which we see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing on that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Teddy, what do you think is the most misunderstood about the lower weight classes?
Well, I think people don't realize.
And now you can see the referee deducting a point for continually fouling. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. maestro work there by Eric Morales. Teddy, I think he really concentrated a lot during camp on working on the jab. I mean, just look at the punch stats here. Just look at what he's been able to do.
Well, I'm sure he has, and as you said, it's shown. And you know, when I'm in the corner, when I'm training a fighter in training camp, and you just touched on it, you know what I do, Joe?
What's that?
I make sure that when I'm putting the gloves on my fighter, I put the left hand on first. That's to remind them, this is the boss, this is the stick, this is what's going to bring you to victory, this is what you're going to use 80% of the time tonight.
What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Wow! Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. So we come to the end of the round. And that was a round that was very productive for him. Now he heads back to his corner, and they're going to try to repeat the success they just had, I'm sure.
Yes, he hurt his opponent there. He's going to want to go back to what he was doing and remember what set up those big shots.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. That was a miss by Eric Morales. Nothing there on the punch by Eric Morales. Eric Morales is just drained right now. Yeah, he got damaged earlier on, but right now, he just does not have that energy to pull him through.
Yeah, you know what? He doesn't have the discipline either. Right now, I know it's easy to say, people are going to say, oh, Teddy, you're so harsh. You know, hey, he's been hurt before, you know, he's out of gas, but no. Other people have been in this position. It's about discipline, making up his mind, making a choice, a hard choice. Does he want to act this way?
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Marco Antonio Barrera. A minute to go in one. Hey, the next stop is a disqualification. Points been deducted. Fight could be over if he does it again.
I warned you about your head. That's 1 point. 1 point.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Both men trading hooks. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Good block by Marco Antonio Barrera. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Eric Morales. Nice block by Barrera.
It's good.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. You get the sense that we have a fight in front of us that's going to be fought this way right to the bitter end, go the full distance, and be one of those fights that's greatly debated over.
Well, you hope they get it the right way, but it's very important that they don't act like fans. They being judges, where they're not just watching leather be thrown from all angles. They're watching real closely to see who's landing the punches, who's landing the most clean, effective blows.
We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Ted. Targeting that head and landing with a bomb.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Marco Antonio Barrera has gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does. And the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed. So he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Nice block by Barrera. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Oh, Marco, and for the second time tonight, he goes down. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
This fight is over. Eric Morales is going to be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that. Eric Morales is your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now. That was an entertaining fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for our main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guy's going to be more consistent? How do you define that?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Able to blocked that away. It was targeted for his head. Goes up top again. Punches in bunches, working well. Good defense, just covering up down low. Oh, Sergio Mora's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Oh, that was a smart move right there. He was hurt, but then he held on.
Come on, punch
Absolutely, Joe, but a stupid move, a bad move by the fighter who was having him hurt. He should have taken a little step back and not allowed him to grab.
Oh, good stuff there. 2 in a row by Winky Wright. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronze Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Good block by Mora. Winky Wright's corner will really need to get after that swelling. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Winky Wright. So the end of the round. And now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let him fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Listen to me. Best defense is to throw punches. You need to throw more punches.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen.
Oh, and there you go. Oh, Sergio Mora's down. And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Sergio able to land a good counter punch. He is hurt and damaged, but he's doing a real nice job of just staying away from the danger.
And now he's got to find a little bit of a way to create offense.
Holy cow! Sergio, and he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This fight is over. Winky Wright's got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down, and the 10 count was administered. Winky Wright's your winner by knockout.
I feel like I just read a book. You know, I know a little bit more about this guy now.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great